Okay, my name is Michelle McElroy, and I've been painting since I was in high school. Took some time off to work in the full-time professional world, which I still do, but I got back into painting about 7 or 8 years ago, and I paint what I see. So what I like to do is work with oils and acrylics, and I'm very much impressed by light and shadow. So a lot of my work has been influenced by Edward Hopper. Also Horace Pippin, which you might not be able to tell, but I love Horace Pippin and his sincerity in his work, and so it's kind of a mixture of taking something from an everyday scene like he would, and then kind of being influenced by Edward Hopper by using light and shadow. So just taking ordinary scenes and making them art. That's what I do. This is a piece that, what's the name of it? I'm going to try to, we can edit this part out, obviously, yeah. Right. This piece is from a development in Plymouth, New Hampshire. We were driving by one day and looked just like this. I had to paint it. That's the story behind that. I was doing a series of restaurants. This is a Papagino's, in case that's not obvious. I was waiting for a pizza to pick up, and no one was in the restaurant. Light and shadow kind of speaks for itself. That had to be painted. Another kind of mini series that I had started was on gas stations and convenience stores. Both of these happen to be in Massachusetts. Again, walking by. What I do is take photos and then paint later, because it's usually hard to set up a canvas and easel on the street. Here, just some small paintings, again, of New Hampshire. These are up north a little bit, up in Campton and Sugar Hill. The top one was just I like the dramatic use of light and shadow. That was actually just there, just transferred it to canvas. These little cows, you've seen I do a lot of running, and it's always nice to stop and take a picture when you run, when you see cows. This is a piece I saw on my ride home working late one night. I had to pull over, take a picture. This is up in Ashland, New Hampshire. Bob Sherfine just caught a really nice moment, this woman closing up, and felt I had to capture that. So I did. Again, I do a lot of running, usually early in the morning, because I do work. So this was a 4 a.m. run in the fall, but it was really nice to get a shot right before a car was approaching and lit up the leaves really nicely. These two, again, just running around, taking pictures and finding things to paint later. The lower piece is actually of Newfound Lake. I took this during the Newfound Lake Marathon. Had to stop and take a picture while I was running it, and there you go. This piece here is actually of the fishing derby on Lake Winnipesaukee. It's just really great. So that's one of my favorite events during the year, just to see all the different bob houses right on the lake. It's really nice. And this is Route 3, Plymouth. Really cool morning, truck in front of me. I was out to get a cup of coffee, and my husband took this picture so I could paint it. And this is a nice dock scene over on Winnipesaukee. Walking by, looked good. Again, from an early morning run. It's about 5 in the morning. I always love that when there's just a house with one light on. I always wonder what's going on in there, drinking their coffee or what, but it's kind of a special moment for me and probably for them to have some quiet in the morning. So just try to capture that. This was actually based on an unsolved mystery of someone waiting for a phone call from someone who never made the call. And I just tried to kind of capture that waiting, just waiting for a call that never came. So again, using light and shadow to try to capture the mood there. This is 93 North. Again, early morning, headed up to Polly's Pancakes just to get some first seating there, and it's kind of nice to get up there early, and you also get a nice sunrise sometimes too. So really cool. The clouds were just like that, just kind of looming over the road. It was really cool. This is one of the smaller motels up on Route 3 in Holderness. It was like, I don't know what time it was, but just, the sun was just barely lighting the sky, and it was just a nice moment to capture there. Might recognize this as Five Finger Point up in Holderness, Rattlesnake Mountain. This was a sunset, I believe. And this was from a nighttime walk in Ashland, New Hampshire. They have a nice little gazebo, a nice park, and a really nice little lamp there that lights up the trees nicely. So made that a painting. Franconia gas. And speaks for itself. Nice lighting at night, pretty cool. This is, I grew up in Massachusetts near Framingham, Mass, and there was a really, back when shopping could be magical, there was a place called Shoppers World, and it had the only Jordan Marsh with a dome store. It was always kind of a special place, and just really cool to try to capture. I'm big on nostalgia, and this is always one of the more commented on paintings, but it's always nice to share that. People have a lot of great memories of Jordan Marsh, and it's nice to hear that feedback. And this is the white Oak Motel that's no longer. So I took a picture of this a couple years ago, right before it closed. Didn't know it was going to close, but I'm glad I got to document it and get that in. And last, this is on the docks over in Meredith on Winnipesaukee. I got coffee one morning and was taking a walk, and saw this really nice scene, and